We have quite the dynamic duo with us. Lena, Waithe, and the legendary Phylicia Rashad are here. Waithe is the creator and executive producer of The Chi, the TV drama that follows characters from different walks of life on the south side of Chicago. Now in its 7th season, Rashad joins the cast as Renee. In this exclusive clip, she tries to find out if her daughter plans to start again with her ex-husband.
How was the block party? You've been gone all day. And you know that Kenya left Miles with me again. I did not come here to be the nanny. I am not the help.
I know, Ma. I'm sorry.
You should be.
Zeke and I lost track of time.
You still smitten.
He's trying to get back with me.
I'm not surprised. You have a daughter together and a grandbaby.
No, that's not why I want to give him another chance.
Oh, so now you want to give him another chance?
I'm considering it.
Said like a real mother. Lena, Waithe, and Phylicia Rashad join us now. Good morning to you.
Good morning.
What a pleasure.
Good morning.
Lena, let's start with you as a creator of this show. It's such a love letter to Chicago, and you really shine this beautiful light on the South Side that's so often told in a one-sided portrayal. What is it like for you to have audiences embrace it like this? You know, the season 7 premiere was the most streamed ever. You guys just got renewed for next season.
Yeah. I mean, it's really a blessing. I mean, you can't make a TV show without a loyal audience, as you know very well. And you also want to create characters that people fall in love with, that they can relate to. And being, you know, a daughter of Chicago, we understand the responsibility of making sure people know that Chicago is a community. It may be a city, but it is a community of people. And we want to show that bond that these people have. And we love that the Chi family, as we call them, we don't call them fans, they're the Chi family, they have bonded with these characters and they bonded with us. And we're super excited for them to meet Mr. Rashad's character coming up later on the season.
You're a legend. I mean, I'm just going to come right out and say it. You are a legend. You've won every acting award that we can imagine. What was it like for you to join this ensemble cast?
Oh, this was so much fun. This was so much fun. Working with actors, one of whom I knew.
Yes.
Who's
Only
that?
one.
She knew Daniel Watts.
Okay,
Yes,
okay.
Yeah, I've known him for years.
Yes.
But he was the only one whom I knew.
Yeah.
And everybody was so bright and so warm and so welcoming. We had fun at that dinner table.
Yeah, there's a dinner table scene coming up talking about the relationships between Black men dating white women. So stay tuned for that. It'll be explosive conversation.
Well, no, talk a little bit more about that, right? Because you've said that when you were writing this character for Miss Rashad, Renee, you wanted to bring a new generation's perspective on interracial dating.
Yeah, you know, and initially I was trying to look for an excuse to put her and Kadeem Hardison in the same scene, but then I was gonna make her a dean, but I kind of heard through the grapevine, Miss Rashad was like, well, I don't know if she'd be talking this real, she was the dean. So I was just like, okay. So we wanted to, but then we made her a retired woman who was coming to kind of stay with her family, you know, and I'm a person who grew up in the same house with my grandmother, doing a 3-generation house. And having that experience, I could hear my grandmother's perspective on things, hearing that would change from my mother's perspective on things. And as I got older, being a child was born in the 80s, my perspective was really different. And so I kind of found that even though we all speak in English, we kind of were speaking very different languages. And it took me a while to understand the reason why I sometimes would bump heads with my grandmother and bump heads with my mother, and they would bump heads with me, is because we really encountered 3 different countries and 3 different worlds. And, you know, we would bicker and fight at the table, but we always kind of found a common ground at the end of the day.
Mr. Rashad, tell us a bit about that first day on set. I mean, I wonder if, maybe there's a
Lena,
story
you had a
already.
little,
Maybe I don't have-
little chuckle there.
Continue.
Well, everybody also worshipped her.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I wanted to, yeah.
Table read, everybody was like, you know.
All timid? Were people like timid and shy? Like,
They didn't act like that. If they felt that way, they didn't act like that, which I really appreciate. Because it's just wonderful to be part of the ensemble. I like to work that way. And that's how I felt. I felt like I'd been there all the time.
It did feel like she had been with us the whole run.
Yeah.
We got to touch on a place you have not been all the time. That is in a director's role on Broadway. You've made your debut as a director with Purpose.
with purpose.
Well, not thank you, but you know.
Directorial debut.
Yeah.
It's up for 6 Tony Awards.
Woo!
I'm just really curious. You've obviously done a lot of acting on Broadway as well, and you're in this role as a director on Broadway for the first time. What was that like? What did you take from your acting experience to be a director?
So for me, they go hand in hand. One seems to inform and augment the other. And I'm always learning something different and learning something new. Because I begin as an actor, what I look forward to as an actor is really finding the heart of the character. The heart, the inner being of the character. What's behind the things that are said and that are not said? What are the sinews of thought? What are those deepest subliminal feelings that inform what's said, but they're not always expressed fully?
That happens a lot in Purpose.
That's deep,
That
yes.
marinade.
Yeah.
Phylicia, Rashad, and Lena Waithe, thank you both so much. You can watch episodes of The Chi Friday nights on Paramount Plus with Showtime, a division of our parent company, Paramount Global.